Hello and welcome back to another The Demonized Idle RPG guide. This is Demonized, and today I wanted to give y'all some tips on what to do when you're stuck. What do I mean when I say you're stuck? I mean you hit a stage and you're not anywhere close to beating the boss, meaning you're going to be waiting for a few days to a week or two to progress and get further in your adventure stages. That's when you're stuck, and it's one of the worst parts of these auto games. This one does it better because you're not stuck for months as opposed to other games, but rather just a couple weeks at most. So you will hit that next progression step, you know, the next helper potion or mythic item from these events, or you'll hit that sooner than you will in most other games. But you will reach points where you get stuck, and you might be asking yourself, surely there's something I can do besides just sit and wait on this one stage. And there is. If we go to our skills here, go to buffs and passives, as we know, attack skills can only be drawn using blue gems from the shop. But your buffs and passives, most of them, can be obtained from farming regular stages. As you can see here, the warrior skill, I can get the warrior skill simply by idling in a certain stage, and it will drop the book, like the stage I'm in now has been dropping dexterity books. So what you can do when you're stuck is find a skill that you are kind of low on level, or surmount level, and go to the stage where that skill drops and farm that stage. And one thing this game does better than other idle games is when you shut the game off and you're idling offline, whatever stage that you're on, whenever you quit the game, it will idle on that stage while you're offline. I know that in some other games I've played, if you quit the game, it's just going to idle on the max stage that you have achieved. This game though, since we can farm these skill books, it will stick to whatever stage you left on. How do we switch stages? Well, we're going to go use an example here. One of the best skills to farm for is going to be enchant luck, and we can see for where I'm at, I'm in the underworld deadly bridge, but I haven't reached 19 yet. So the one right before that is the inner orc mine 24. So if I wanted to farm enchant luck, I'd hit my map icon here, go to adventure, inferno, find the inner orc mine, go to stage 24, and I would hit move. And there we go. I'm there, and now I'm farming this stage. And you can always check and make sure you're choosing. You can always double check and make sure you're choosing the right stage by simply clicking on the stage and scrolling through to see what drops from this stage. And we can see magic book, enchant luck, so that is the correct stage that I would be farming if that's the skill that I want to go for. One thing to note, if you have reached a area, so like I believe on Inferno here, alright, so not there.
I opened the...
I think it was Inner Red Fortress. No, outer. Yes, outer. So as you can see in the outer Red Fortress, at this point I had unlocked the mercenary tab and started farming stale bread and water of blessing. So if I had reached this point and gotten stuck, wanted to go back and farm other stages, I would highly advise against not going back so far that you're no longer getting the idle drops and resources for the new piece of content you unlock. So if I made it to outer Red Fortress, gotten stuck, Sorry, I keep getting interrupted. If I were to have reached Outer Red Fortress, gotten stuck, I would not want to go anywhere before Outer Red Fortress Inferno to farm any skill books, as I would not be getting the passive resources for my mercenaries at that point. So, with that out of the way, which passives and buffs do you want to go for? If you're stuck, which ones do you want to farm for? First and foremost is going to be your enchant luck. The surmount, you want to get it to at least surmount 5 to get all the luck passives. This is going to be your first priority. The luck increase is going to increase your health, and it's one of the most valuable stats you can have in the game. After luck, any other skill that will give you luck is something to go for. So your warrior skill, it doesn't give you luck or in the surmount, but it does give you life increase as its buff, and the final damage increase surmounts are really good as well. Heal's pretty good up to surmount 3 for the dexterity. You can go beyond that, and of course, some of these skills you'll get from magic books, so you don't have to farm every single one of them. So you'll get these passively too. Howling Wolf, the double crit chance is nice, and so is double break for the double attack chance. Let's see, skill attack, efficient, final damage. Nothing that, it's got to be something that you're going to be using a lot. So mainly passives, but enchant luck first and foremost. Enchant dexterity, enchant might. Any of these percentage increases are going to be great. The focus one is pretty good from the percentage that you get, but these surmounts aren't the best, so wouldn't prioritize that. Evasion for the same reason. Enchant agility, give you more evasions, that's not bad, and more crit chance, so you can take some points out of agility and put them into luck if you start to get more surmounts in the enchant agility. And yeah, it's gonna be, let's see, enchant weapon. Yeah, enchant weapon's pretty good. These last 3 you cannot get from farming normal stages. You have to get from farming the challenges in the higher stages. So don't worry about trying to find those. You will farm them later, but not going to be priority. Really try to go for enchant luck, dexterity, might, and then whatever buff skills you're using, your double attack chance, double crit attack, warrior, get those up as much as you can. And that is going to do it for this tip video on what to do when you're stuck. Hope this helps somebody who's having a rough time not knowing what to do. It's one of the things I love most about this game is even when you're stuck, there's always something you can do to progress your account, and you do want to do these earlier rather than later. It'll save you a lot of time and headache when you're trying to min-max every stat. So it's a great little feature of the game. Even when you're stuck, you're still progressing. So I hope that helped. Hope you enjoyed. Remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.